Good morning and welcome to our thought for the day this Monday. And today really for me is full of reflection. Reflection of 21 years ago. And I've got a photo on my other screen of myself, Diana, and our new firstborn son, Jonathan, 21 years ago today. It is interesting looking at the photo. I have aged a lot. Diana, not so much, and in a way, slightly amusingly, Diana's hairstyle then looks very similar to what it does now, because then she had her hair longer back in a slide, and lockdown and not being able to get a haircut have driven her hairstyle full circle to 21 years ago. But that's a complete aside. Psalm 139 talks of God and his hand in our lives even before we're born, saying, "For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works that I know very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes beheld my unformed substance. In your book were written all the days that were formed for me, when none of them yet existed." That sense of God there at every moment of our lives, from the moments of conception all the way through, that we are known. And even before that, in Jeremiah, we read about the calling of a prophet. The word of the Lord came to Jeremiah saying, "Before I formed you in the womb," so even before that, I knew you. "And before you were born, I consecrated you, I appointed you a prophet to the nations," and so on for Jeremiah. Now, we're not all called to be a Jeremiah, a prophet to the nations, but we are all fearfully and wonderfully made. We are all loved in an amazing way. I remember the feeling at the time of seeing this little baby for the very first time. The awe, the wonder, the sense of responsibility. And I just reflect, how much more does our perfect God love us? What is the depth of feeling when he looks at us? The warmth of love in those eyes as they gaze on us. The feelings of joy and ongoing joy as both of my boys have grown up into men, have started to move on and progress into what their own lives will become. How much more then God when he looks at us with immeasurable love, perfect love, much better than I've ever been able to show my sons, love them as I do. And so on this day when I remember Jonathan 21 years ago and Jonathan now and all the years in between, hand in hand with that goes a sense of God looking and going, and I love him so much more, the same way that I love you and I love everybody. So if you get the chance today just to sit for a moment, ask God to be present and just say, "Lord, can I sense your love close by today?" Then wouldn't that be a wonderful moment to spend? Bless you all. Have a really blessed day. And I hope you have time just to spend in the presence, basking in the love of God, who delights in you, no matter what, who just loves you completely. Amen.